The light slips quietly through the blinds. It paints the floor in silver lines. I stretch my hands into the day. No need to rush, no need to chase. The kettle hums a simple tune. The sky is pale, it's still too soon for anything that feels too loud. The world can wait outside my house. Bare footsteps on wooden floors, coffee breathing through the door. A little rain against the glass, it doesn't mind how slow it falls. I used to run, I used to try to catch the hours passing by, but something shifted overnight. Now I just let the morning rise. Maybe life was never hard. Maybe I just held too tight. Maybe all it really wants is for me to sit a while. Life is easy when you let be. Life is easy leaning back with me. Nothing special, nothing new, just the quiet and the view. Life is easy. First light resting on the curtains, turning white into pale gold. Dust is dancing in the silence, like it's got nowhere to go. The city's still half asleep, breathing slow beneath the sky. No one asking anything, no one trying to be bright. writing on the window, tiny letters down the glass, coffee warming up my fingers while the quiet moments pass. The street below is moving slowly, umbrellas drift from left to right. Everything feels slightly blurry in this silver kind of light. Across the way a curtain opens, just a little, just enough. Someone stands there with a mug, pretending not to look. We share a very small reflection, through the rain and through the gray. No big story, no confession, just a glance that wants to stay. Maybe it's just imagination, maybe just the morning air, but for a second through the raindrops, it feels like something's there. Coffee cooling by my hand, rain still tracing little plans. Nothing certain, nothing new, just a window and a view. Your shirt is hanging on my chair, like it belongs already there. The window's open just a bit, the room still holds the shape of it. The scent of you in cotton lines, a quiet trace of last night's time. Nothing loud, nothing to prove, just something slowly starting. Resting in the same. We didn't say what we both think. No promises, no grand design, just fingertips along my spine. You left before the sun borrowed day. Maybe it's more than we will say, but something lingers in the air, like your shirt on my chair. Like your shirt on my chair. Your shirt on my chair. The afternoon is leaning in, light moves slowly on your skin. Your phone lights up, you let it fade, like it can wait another day. The coffee's cold, the hours bend. We said we wouldn't cross that line again, but here we are, no need to speak. The silence says what we don't keep. Your hand resting on my knee, like it arrived there naturally. No sudden move, no reckless fire, just quiet heat beneath desire. The world outside is still the same. We haven't given this a name, but something deeper starts to show in all the ways we don't say no. We should probably let this go. We should stand up, take it slow, but neither one of us prepares to move away from here. Maybe wrong, maybe right, maybe just a borrowed night. No big vows, no loud affair, just two shadows in one chair. Quiet hum below the sky, headlights moving, passing by. Windows flicker gold and blue. The night is white, so are you. Balcony, fourth floor high, cooler, restless July. You lean close but don't quite touch. The silence says too much. The city breathes in neon lines, glass reflections, blood desires. Your shadow falls across my head, not planned, not planned. Somewhere sirens fade. You say nothing, but your shoulder moves closer, and the skyline feels a little bit bolder. City lights from the balcony, everything underneath it seems small. If I lean just a little too far, would we fall or float it all? City lights in your quiet eyes, something dangerous, soft and slow. If the night keeps holding us here, I don't know if I want to go. Your fingers trace the railing line, not touching mine, but almost mine. Electric space between our skin, let it begin. The street below is unaware of how the air has changed up here. One breath away from crossing lines, one step beyond the sign. You look over like you're asking a question. No words spoken, just tension, soft tension. City lights from the balcony, everything underneath us fades. If I lean just a little too close, would we burn or just be brave? City lights in the midnight air, golden sparks in the blue-black glow. If we let this moment decide, there's no rewind, we both know. We could step back, call it nothing, say it's just the summer heat. We could laugh it off, walk inside, close the door before it speaks. But the city keeps on shining like it wants to see what we'll do. Every window like a witness, every light reflecting you. City lights from the balcony, everything underneath feels far. If I lean and you don't move, then we are what we are. City lights in your steady gaze, no more space left in between. If the night decides for us, let it mean what it means. Headlights drifting slow below, we don't speak, but now we know. The skyline keeps its quiet art. City lights inside my heart. Inside my heart. Inside my heart. The door closed softer than before, your jacket resting on the chair, the night still hanging in the air, like it's waiting. We stood too long inside that space between restraint and what we'd face. Balcony lights still in my mind, crossing lines we didn't cross but almost. Your voice was steady when you said we should go slow, but what you meant was more than careful, more than kind. It was a warning, dressed in calm. Every almost leaves a mark, even if you don't step in. Every silence in the dark knows exactly where you've been. No more almost, no more standing on the edge, no more hands that nearly touch, no more words we never said. If we move for real. If we stay, we let it heal. drifted down below. Inside the quiet of my chest, I knew the rest. This isn't fire meant to burn, or reckless bridges left to turn. It's something softer, something true, that asks for more than stolen view. You don't look away this time, you don't hide behind the light. We both know what it would mean to step beyond the line. No more almost, no more leaning into heat, no more nights that start with danger and then in retreat. If we fall awake. If we stay, we choose the ache. No more almost, we don't pretend. We could keep it light, keep it blurred, keep it half lit, half a word. We could call it timing, call it space, call it wrong place. But the truth doesn't soften just because we whisper it. No more almost, no more standing in between. Either step into the daylight or release what might have been. If you stay, then stay with all. If you go, then let it fall. No more almost, we choose the cost. The city lights still glow below, but now we know, now we know. Light through the curtain line, not dramatic, just on time. Your jacket's still beside the door, but now it feels like something more. The city quieter than before, no neon flicker anymore, just pale gold on the floor. And you, no balcony, no edge tonight, no blurred lines and borrowed light. We're sitting closer than before, but it's different now. Coffee cooling in your hand. You say nothing, but you stand like someone who has made a choice without a sound. It's not the rush, it's not the heat, it's something steady underneath. No stolen breath, no fragile light, just open air and open eyes. This is not almost, this is not the edge, this is morning light on what we said. No more leaning, no more guessing, no more holding back confessions. If you're here, then stay for real, not for the spark, but for the feel. This is not almost, this is us. Your phone lights up, you let it fade. No secret names, no hidden shade. You reach across without delay and take my hand. The daylight doesn't make us small, it doesn't question us at all. It felt like a risk, now feels like ground where we can stand. It's not a fire burning fast, it's something built so and simple truth. A choice we didn't rush into. This is not almost, this is not the fall. This is two hands choosing all. No more edges, no more fear, no more what if holding here. If you're here, then stay and grow. Let it be slow, let it show. This is not almost, this is home. Sunlight steady on the floor. Your jacket by the door, but now it stays. The sink is full, the day was long. You're still inside, your headphones on. The room is quiet, but not the same. Love doesn't vanish, it just rearranges. You say you'll call in 20 minutes, 40 past, I try not to spin it. It's not betrayal, it's just delay. I scroll too long, you close your eyes. We're both too tired to read the signs. No fire, just friction. It's not the city lights anymore. It's grocery lists and closing doors. It's not the edge we're standing on. It's holding on when the glow is falling. Between deadlines and dishes, between I'm fine and I'm wishing, we're learning what love really is. Not balcony sparks, not dramatic confessions, just staying when life interrupts the kiss. Between silence and trying, between stress and replying, we're closer than we thought we were. It's not always shining, but it's ours. You forget the thing I said. I overthink inside my head. We both react a little fast and wish we hadn't. You turn away and turn back slow. A softer voice replaces tone. No winner here, just learning. It's not about who's right tonight, it's who still sits down in the light. It's not the spark that makes it stay, it's choosing not to walk away. Between deadlines and dishes, between tension and wishes, we're shaping something real. Not perfect lines, not movie scenes, just messy hearts that heal. Between holding back tears and naming small fears, we're finding a steadier ground. It's quieter now, but it's deeper. Love isn't loud, most days it's small. It's making tea after a fall. It's I was wrong without defense. It's staying present when it's intense. Between deadlines and dishes, between flaws and forgiveness, we're building what lasts. Not balcony nights, but everyday light that doesn't burn out. reach for me before you go. The room is still, but not fragile. Just evening light on simple things. No tension left hanging in there. Just breath and being there. We didn't solve the world today. We didn't chase the doubts away. We let them sit and pass. You said it's hard sometimes. I didn't fix it, didn't redefine it, just held your hand. Not every silence needs a cure. Not every question needs a door. Sometimes the bravest thing to do is stay. Stay in the quiet. Stay when it's slow. Stay when the spark is only a glow. Not every love needs to ignite. Some are rhythm soft and right. Stay in the quiet with me. We wash the dishes side by side. No grand apology required. Just water running and small forgiveness. You leaned your head against my shoulder. Nothing urgent, nothing louder, but something deeper than before. It's not the rush that makes it true. It's choosing me and choosing you. When nothing special happens. Stay in the quiet. Stay through the day. Stay when the shine softens to gray. Not every moment needs to shine. Some become gold over time. Stay in the quiet with me. No balcony lights, no edge to cross, no almost left to lost. Just two people learning slow that depth can grow without a show. Stay in the quiet. Stay and see what patient love can slowly be. Not fireworks, skies, but steady flame. Not perfect words, but stay in the same. Stay in the quiet with me. Stay in the quiet with me. The night is simple. The room is warm. Nothing dramatic, just being home. Light moves slowly across the wall. No urgency at all. The window open, air comes in. Nothing begins, nothing ends. not standing on some fragile place. No edge beneath, no test to pass, just ordinary days. The last you read the news, I make some tea, you look at me like it's enough. We don't promise perfect lives, we don't measure future time. We let it move the way it will. We're not complete, we're still becoming, still learning how to stay in the room instead of somehow. Still becoming, not fixed, not done. Two moving hearts under one sun. Not fireworks, not a grand design, just day by day aligned. Some mornings feel a little thin, some nights we fold back into skin. No fear in that, no need to prove that steady love can also move. The balcony is just a view, the city lights are passing through. What stays is softer than we knew. We don't rush what wants to grow, we don't force what needs it slow. We let it breathe, we let it live, we let it give. We're still becoming, still awake, still choosing more than what we take. Still becoming, not loud, not bright, just quiet hands holding tight. Not a finish, not a start, just open days and open hearts. Love doesn't freeze at its best, it shifts, it rests, it bends, it flows, and that's how it grows. We're still becoming, still in between, not who we were, not who we'll be. Still becoming, soft and wide, no need to rush the tide. Just here, just now, still. Light on the wall, nothing to prove. We're still becoming, and that will do.